How we doing today? All right, we're doing your weekly from the 10th to the 16th and see what is going on. We're using the Shadow and Light Oracle. Let's see what's up. All right, you guys ready? All right, what do we got going on for Pisces for the week of the 10th through the 16th for their highest good? Okay, we have love and hurt, and then discomfort and resentment. Interesting. We have 2 and 7. I feel like if you're in a situation where you definitely love and maybe it hurts, I feel like it might be just, I feel like you can't have either without, you can't have love without hurt, hurt without love. Kind of goes hand in hand. And it might be just discomfort, but I feel like if you're building some kind of resentment, that might be something you need to acknowledge right now. But it could be going through something painful. Um, it's like maybe opening up that heart chakra. It might be uncomfortable or it might cause some discomfort, but I feel like it's allowing you to release some kind of resentment, especially if there's a situation where you've been hurt when it comes to love. Let's see what Tarot's got to tell us. Okay. What do we have going on for Tarot? What can you tell us for Pisces this week? Taking all that. That one went well. Maybe feel like you're missing some kind of opportunity. Maybe you're so focused on something behind you that you can't see forward. This might have been something that you've been growing for a while. You've been planting. And it might be something that's solid fruition with that Ten of Pentacles. We're going to find out a little bit more. This might be some kind of career opportunity you thought you were going to get. Everything wants to come out. I feel like fours are going to be important this week. Like you're being patient to see the fruits of your labor type of energy. I don't really get confidence, but I feel like definitely fruits of your labor. I feel like you're quietly planning something. I don't know what that plan is yet, but you've definitely taken some time out to sit within. And this might be really a love or a passion for something. And it's very uncomfortable at the moment. And it's kind of like when you love a project and you want to put a project into play and you don't really see like the action or the recourse. It's you start to gain a little bit of moment or not momentum, but you might be gaining some momentum or traction. But there's a little bit of resentment there of like, well, why am I not growing? Why is this growing, but I'm not growing? Type of energy. And I feel like it's causing you to miss out on some opportunities and kind of shut yourself off a little bit to maybe the possibilities of things. You know, I feel like you need to plant the seeds and then go have a little bit of fun. Get out there, go do things. Maybe not focus so much on it. I feel like there's gonna be growth. You really just kind of have to let it go, leave it up to whatever higher power is there, especially with that Hierophant there. And this could be like a stable foundation in really just finding some learning, being a teacher, you know, gaining enlightenment. I did see the Hermit. So I feel like it's really just you putting your energy and effort and being a little bit more gracious or grateful to a situation. But I feel like the more that you kind of express joy and get out and do things, the more that it shakes up that energy and causes some kind of tower. I don't feel like it's a bad tower. I feel like it's a really, really good tower. On the plus side, your finances look fantastic this week. But I feel like Like love and hurt is going to go hand in hand. Just don't let it cause that resentment. Let go of that. And I feel like that's what it's trying to tell you. Like you have opportunities out there. You just have to get your head out of the books or maybe step out of your comfort zone in order to do that. You know, you have to allow things to grow, but still go out and live your life and not just be solely focused on that one particular thing, whether that's a relationship, a job, however that is for you, you know, and whatever fortune or foundation or stability or whatever you're building, keep pouring that faith and love into that situation. It might be a little painful at times and it might be a little discomforting at times, but that's okay. Embrace the joy of a situation and watch that energy change, watch that energy shift. And I really, really like this, honestly. I mean, if you're going through some kind of, I don't really feel like it's mass breakup, but I feel like it's more about just you putting some work and effort into something and maybe not really seeing the, what's the word I'm using for the I guess fruits of your labor showing back up in the time that you want it to. And it's really just keep pushing yourself forward with that Nine of Swords, you know, keep allowing yourself to grow, you know, whatever it is you're moving towards, I feel like you're walking in the right direction with that Eight of Cups. You know, just hold on to whatever strength you have to keep pushing. And I really like it. And I feel like it's going to be a change. So embrace whatever change you have coming this way and whatever you're working on, like, embrace it. Love it. But don't solely focus on it. All right. That's the message I have for you this week. All right. We're going to get to our Liberty love portion and see what's going on for that. All right. We have going on for my beautiful Pisces and love or whatever comes out. Quite honest. All right. What do we got going on for Pisces? Denial. Interesting. I'm kind of looking at these two flamingos in this card. I don't know if you can see them. They're really cute and they're kissing. So this could be like a relationship you're dealing with, and it's telling you to maybe you're going through some stuff where it's uncomfortable to like really talk about or really sort out, and that's why that denial is in. And this is a week of reflection, so I really feel like it's maybe you facing the truth of a situation. What else do we have going on? Okay, that's heartbreak, separation, timing, and I feel like it's being rooted maybe slow and steady has kind of been happening, and that might be that why that love and hurt is there, and you're having a little bit of resentment. But I feel like maybe not all is lost. You know, I feel like this is about maybe you accepting a situation the way it is and not living in denial, and maybe looking in the mirror and asking yourself a few questions. You know, maybe you need to ask yourself, do I really align with this? Is this really in my highest good, you know? And I feel like this could be like you going out and traveling, seeing the world, doing things, getting a move on in order to let go of some of whatever resentment you feel like you've been holding on to, you know? And you'll never know. Like, why not? All right, let's get you a hard truth and then I'll let you go back to your week. All right. What do we got going on for Pisces? What do they need to know this week? The hot truths. All right. What do we got going on? Numb and whatever that is. I'm not going to give you any. Interesting. Okay. We have numb. Avoiding issues offers temporary relief, but prevents healing. Address unresolved emotions to uncover real resolution and growth. You must feel it to heal it. Yeah, we did see denial and those mirrored reflections. And that's part of it too, is like you have to feel it in order to heal it and let go of some of that resentments. So the last card that came flying out was Shadow Side. You're avoiding aspects of the situation that make you uncomfortable. Face the darkness to gain complete understanding and make informed decision. And if you're doing shadow work, I definitely recommend that you do therapy also and use a professional. So that's some rough work. So the one that came out in reverse, well, not in reverse, but upside down, is perseverance. Where you stop is where you'll end up. Keep going and expanding until you have reached beyond your goals. You're on the right track. So just keep going. That's all you need. All right. That's what I have for my beautiful Pisces. I will see you next week. Bye, guys.